Alright guys, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video of For Honor. And again, probably like I'll put part 2 of this. I don't even know if this is gonna be part 2, but we're just gonna discuss right here the Warmonger, like just overall. And there was a couple things that I missed from last video, and I'm gonna put it inside this video right here. Um But yeah, Warmonger was one of the most hyped characters that I know so far, compared to any other character, I guess. But we got a few discussions, but I'm gonna show you guys real quick on the things that Warmonger kept. Now this is her idle stance. The way she checks her sword like that, it's exactly how Tiandi checks his sword, just like that. And the way she holds her sword too, just standing still, is literally the way Tiandi holds his sword, standing still. Now this one's kind of hard to see, but right here she's kind of checking his sword, kind of pulling it up, and I would kind of compare it to Orochi, to be honest. Like that's what I would compare it to, because they're both putting their sword up, but it's a 50-50 on that one. But I would say, just to be safe, it looks like Orochi idle animation too. So anyways, things about Warmonger. Is she a disappointment, or is she just amazing? To me, I think she's both, because the amazing part is we got a new hero, and it's Apollyon. Like, she follows Apollon's ideas and all that. She's a violent character. The way she attacks is completely violent. That's what I like about this character. Excuse me. But she's really violent, so that's what I like. And I know she's a warden. She kind of looks, well, she doesn't kind of look like a warden. She kind of fights like warden. Um, yeah, but like the only thing with warden is he's not violent with his attacks. So that's why I like Warmonger with her attacks. Like, she's a lot more violent and all that stuff. Um, Another thing I heard is she's gonna be female restricted, so not gender neutral, sadly. I was kind of hoping that she would be gender neutral so I could play a male variant of it. But, at the same time, it's kind of like, it's understandable, because, it follows under Apollyon, and it shows like that's a female character and it's all that. But, at the same time, if you do a male character in Apollyon's armor, it's gonna kind of ruin it. So yeah, they're gonna have to bring in a female character and do it. But I was kind of wishing for a male character, but it's fine though, cause the character's just badass out the way. Just, let's all be real right here. Um, the armor is amazing. I like the armor, because it's like that Dark Souls type, like the one I just executed right there. That one just reminds me of Dark Souls so much. Astrea, the one that looks like Apollyon, she got that. It's kind of reminds me of, like, well, I wouldn't say it, but like I have to say it. It's like Kylo Ren's story from Star Wars. After Darth Vader died, Kylo Ren takes part of his armor and next uses it for what's it called? Uses it for his armor. So yeah, I kinda like how that idea, how they put it out. And they just bring it in for Apollyon and Astrea, or Astrea, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's like a nice touch right there. But I don't know if that's the true story. If Astrea, whatever, went to Apollyon's funeral and like took her armor and made it herself, or that's just Yubi being Yubi, you know. Let's see what else they talked about. Oh yeah. So another thing I would say why it's kind of disappointing is because, like, you just look at the Warmongers and you see that some of their armor is from like different heroes too. Like, but it's a knight hero, so it's like, okay, it's understandable at the same time. It's a knight hero, even though it's kind of from some heroes. Again, you could look at Black Prior. His stuff was kind of from what's it called? Warden, Conquer, and Centurion, and it's like, you know. But anyways, um, I'm about to show you guys the weapons real quick because they show the weapons right here. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna see all four of their weapons, see what it looks like. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, their stuff kind of looks pretty nice right here. I like their weapons and stuff. But when I looked, the middle right there, like that doesn't even look like a Zweihander. That looks more just like a Highlander sword or Warden sword type. And next when they turn right there, it's the same thing on the far right, just like right there. It's like that's just a sword. That's not a Zweihander. Like, is it a character using a Zweihander or a long sword? Because that's just the question. It's like why? But you know, that I saw that I was like, is it a Warden? Is it or is it a Warmonger? But you know, like if it was like a Warden having his sword, that looked like a Warden having his sword right there, or like a Highlander having his sword right there. But I mean, I guess they got 3 swords they could take care of. They got a long sword, a Zweihander, quote unquote, and I forgot what the third one's called. But y'all know what I mean, Highlander sword. Nah, so the disappointing part, I would say, not just the sword, not just the reused animations, almost everything about this character is reused. Like, she just came out the recycling bin and just got made into this. Like, literally, Apollyon got recycled inside a recycling bin. And next, like, fixed her up, took it out, and it just turned it into this Warmonger. But you know, it like you see Warmonger and it's like okay, but like you see Warden's basically kind of the same as Warmonger. They share the same things, and like even the kind of the swords, they share that too. But like you see Warden, it's like he needs another rework. He needs to be more versatile than right now. All he has and can really do is shoulder bash. That is what like connects it all. Like shoulder bash is right in the middle of the tree, and next the branches are like his attacks is unblockable and all that. Like there's nothing else he really got. Because without shoulder bash, not gonna lie, without shoulder bash, it kind of is hard to play without shoulder bash. Because like there's nothing else to like, well, except for his top unblockable. But like not a lot of people fall for that now. Kind of except for me, I still fall for it. I don't even know how. But you know, I barely play the game, so but yeah, anyways, but like you see Warden and you see like how much he actually needs compared to a new character coming out just like this. And you know, and plus they got a cape, and Highlander has a cape, and Lawbringer has a cape, but yet Warden can't have his own cape, bruh. And like the armor plate, oh my gosh, I don't want to get into that one. But anyways, I like how the Warmonger's looking like. She just more of like a better version of Warden. Like that's it. Like she basically just took Warden out of the roster just from now. Just like how Black Prior did with Conquer. He basically took Conquer out the roster, but like, you know, people are still playing Conquer and all that stuff. And it's like, alright. But again, like Black Pirate basically is like the next conqueror right there. So everyone basically left conquering, and you know the story. So like me thinking, the Warmonger kind of has attacks like Warden and all that stuff. I'm thinking like they're gonna do the same with Warden. Like some people might stay with Warden. I understand. I might stay with Warden. I'm not sure about that. Either that or I'm gonna go stick with Warmonger like probably forever. I don't know though. But you know, not Warmonger. Warden's like basically the OG, like the original. And you know, it's hard to replace the Warden and bring out Warmonger. Most likely probably a 50-50 or like a higher chance than 50-50. um Warden's gonna get replaced. That's really it. Like her armor is badass, her sword is, it's 50-50 on that. I give it 50-50. Like some of the designs, yeah, some of them it's like I'm not sure because it just looks more of a long sword than it is with a Zweihander. But nah, with Warden, you see his armor. Like if you see my armor I'm using right now, that's literally the best I could find as like a Dark Lord type. Because I was trying to make it like badass, and next have like black and probably add gold to it. Cause I was like, hey, why not? Cause like those kind of are my two favorite colors, so you know why not bring them two together? So having like the black chainmail and all that stuff, and like the gold, you know, it's like, all right, I'm gonna stick with it. That's why I don't use any other things too. And the helmet fits with the engraving that I got on my Warden, and the paint pattern and the crown. Like everything just fits for that. And like you see the Warmongers right now, their stuff already fits well enough. So you cannot go wrong with the fashion right here. You're basically gonna be like a Dark Souls knight right here. And you know, the Dark Souls knight kind of looks badass too. But you know, like you see Astrea's armor, it's beast mode. The one with the antlers is already nice too. And like I would say like the fencing helmet looking thing, whatever, it looks nice. And next, yeah, but I think all of it is nice and stuff. But you know, I can't wait for UB to show us inside the dev stream that's coming out 2 days from now on how the Warmonger, all the, well, I don't know, they're gonna show all the sets, but they're gonna show the move set, that's for sure, and the feats. But yeah, I don't know what else I should talk about. So like again, the real question is she a disappointment, or is she like an amazing like thing to be happy about? But yeah, again, it goes either way on the situation, because there's both sides that could be played on this. And I probably would have to go 50-50 on it. But you know, it's a new character, so it's something to be happy about. But again, the reuse stuff, it's really hard to see. Combat steel. Oh, I mean, hey, the sword that character has, I think that looks nice just looking at that. But no, the idle stance, just sitting around, or not sitting around, just standing around, Tiani's and Orochi's. It's just, I don't know. And already the attack stance. I wouldn't say if you block up top is Warden, because she's not holding both of it, but at the same time it kind of is. She's just putting one arm out, and like she blocks on her right, it looks like Tiandi's. If she blocks on her left, it looks like Centurion's. Nah. Um, to be honest, she like okay, it's a two-hand sword, but she's holding it with one hand. I understand one hand's there to strike, the other hand is there to like wield the sword. Yeah, but again, it's a two-handed sword. You see Warden using it with two hands. You see what's his name, Highlander using it with two hands. Like you never seen one character use a two-handed sword, two-handed weapon, one-handed that I know of. And if there is, put that in the comments. But that's gonna be it, everyone. That's gonna be my discussion. Is she amazing or not? Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.